What's going on, everybody? Hero King here. Today I have my updated hero deck. I went to locals this weekend, didn't lose. I'm going to show you what's going on with this deck right now. I really believe I have this deck down to a science right now. Like, this deck is so amazing. It's my all-time favorite deck. Like, heroes have always been my favorite. And this deck is just amazing. It's the best it's been in years. And let's get into it. So first, you play your Stratos. And believe it or not, Stratos isn't as great as I thought it would be. Maybe it's because Hero Lives got knocked down to 1. But really, the only time I'll ever really go out searching for him is if he's like my absolute like last resort, or I open up with a Hero Lives, and then I'll go out and I'll search him out. But I don't know. I feel like a Hero Lives like really kind of hurt him a little bit, but he's still really good. He definitely makes the deck better. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't feel like he's as good as he could be as if we still had a Hero Lives at 3. Next, we have our new Solid Soldier. He's amazing. Additional normal summon. If you use a polymerization or a mass change with him, or even like a super poly, you get a hero back from your grave. Then, probably the best monster in the deck, Vision Hero Vion. He's amazing. Your biggest combos come off a Solid Soldier and Vion every time. Next, you play 3 Shadow Mist. You could bump him down to 2. I don't recommend it though, because this isn't exactly like the biggest monster heavy deck. I feel like you should still play him at 3 just because of the graveyard effect. It always comes in handy. It's never dead. You could always use him. Next, 3 Malicious. He's awesome, obviously. Banished with the graveyard, special summons himself. He also goes in the combo with Solid Soldier and Vion, using Vion's effect to get him out, and having that additional monster to link with. Next, I bump down Neos to 1. You really only need 1. You could play 2. It really doesn't matter. But in this build, I play only 1, just for deck purposes. You search them out with Emergency Call, with Stratos, whatever. Still really good. I just prefer them at 1. Next, you play a 1 Attack Gainer, because you're playing that Surgery Beast in this deck. And then the only hand traps I play is Ash Blossom. That's all you need right there. I know my last video with this deck, I said you don't need hand traps, which you really don't, but it's just so good to have Ash Blossom. It was a game saver in my game 3 against a Pendulum matchup, and she was amazing. So now we'll get into the spells. You're playing your 3 Emergency Call. You have to. You have no choice but to play 3. It's amazing. You want to open up with this, so that's why we play that at 3. Mass Change. Need it to get Dark Law out, and then your 1 Hero Lives. Like I said, it really sucks that Hero Lives got knocked down to only 1. I just don't see any reason why they would do that, but I'm not Konami. I don't know why. Like I said, I like to open up. If I open up with it, I'm going Stratos. If it's late game, I'm probably looking for Shadow Misting, looking to Mass Change and Dark Law. Then 1 Polymerization, 1 Super Polymerization, and 1 Miracle Fusion. In my opinion, you have to play these. Well, actually, Super Poly, you don't have to play Super Poly. It's really good sometimes. Sometimes it's kind of dead. But definitely Miracle Fusion and Polymerization, I would highly recommend you playing. Super Poly is good, but I just don't always have like the use for it, depending on what deck you're playing. It's a good card to side out if you're going to side deck. That's really it on that. Then you play your 1 Rhoda. You have to. It's a warrior deck. And then my favorite spell in the deck, 2 Call by the Grave, and I'm really pissed. It is bullshit, guys. They knocked this down to 2 because there are so many hand traps in the game today, and knocking it down to 2 makes absolutely no sense. This card should be at 3 still, I feel, just because it's so good, and hand traps are so annoying. I hate hand traps. I hate getting hand trapped, and when you open up with this and you have this as a defense and someone tries to Ash Blossom you, it's amazing. And this also saved the game for me over the weekend. Then you play 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Foolish Burial. I play Foolish Burial over Armageddon Knight because I just feel like Armageddon Knight, it just takes up a summon, and I don't know. Like, I just prefer using a spell card to ban it, to send either Malicious or Shadow Mist to the graveyard and get those graveyard effects. I feel like Foolish Burial is better than Armageddon Knight. And then you play your Moon Mirror Shield, DDR, which is awesome in this deck, Divine Sword, which I'll probably take out for Living Fossil once I get it, Horn the Unicorn, add 700 attack and defense to any monster you want, and then Big Bang Shot, which goes awesome with Vision Hero Trinity. I play 5 equipped spells because I just feel like in order to get your combos off, especially with Isold, sometimes you wind up drawing a card and then you can't get his full effect, because what you ideally want to do with Isold is special summon either, I don't know, you want to get your level 4 out. You don't want to use him to have to get attacked in or out, because that actually kind of hurts. So that's why I play 5, just in case you dead draw 1. I mean, with my luck, sometimes I even draw 2, which sucks, but I recommend playing 5. You could play 4. I'm not telling you you have to play 5, but I highly recommend playing 5 equipped spells. And then to round off the main deck, 2 Solemn Strike, which is awesome. I would probably consider taking one of these out for a Judgment, but I just felt like playing Strike this weekend. It's just awesome, like against effects and special summon monsters. It really hurts your opponent, obviously. We all know what it does. It's just an amazing card. Now we'll go to the extra deck. Alright, we're playing 1 Naturia Beast. I'd say probably about 70% of the time you're getting him out turn 1 along with Dark Law and either Summon Sorceress, or if you have the combo, do it. I did it twice this weekend, twice in one match, where I had Borlo Dragon, Naturia Beast, and Dark Law all out in one turn, and there was just nothing my opponent could do. And you could even ask my buddy who's filming. I was playing against Pendulums, and right after I got him out, he just quit because he knew there was like literally nothing he could do. He was like, yeah, man, you got it. Like, that was it. And then he played 2 Dark Law. Dark Law is amazing. It's good against any deck. It can completely kill like anything. 1 Anki. That's a card that in the future, sometime, I don't know, if something new came out, I'd probably take him out, but for right now, he's good. There's a good option if you're trying to swing for game late and your opponent doesn't have a lot of points left. He's just good to get that 1400 direct attack. So yeah. 1 Masked Hero Wind. I don't ever go into him, but if he does attack, you get to draw a card. I highly recommend playing Shine because you're constantly banished and you play Miracle Fusion. He could easily become 32, 35 beater very easily. Adoration. I went to him a lot, surprisingly. He's alright. I definitely recommend playing him. And then one of my favorite cards right now, Vision Hero Trinity. It's so good against Scapegoat. You want to equip him with Big Bang Shot if you have it. So that way he's inflicting piercing battle damage, especially that first turn he comes out when he's at 5,000. If your opponent's got Scapegoats or just something weak out on the field, him being able to attack 3 times and having that piercing battle damage, it's amazing. And then Isold, where a lot of your combos are coming out, along with Summon Sorceress. I use these constantly the first turn. You gotta go into these as soon as possible, because it's just like you get these out and it's like there's not much your opponent can do. And then you play your Borlo Dragon, which I very often get out my first turn as well, using Summon Sorceress and another material. I'm also, guys, Borosword Dragon is a part of this deck. I'm just waiting for it. I am probably going to get it once I get paid. I highly recommend playing Boroload and Borosword in this deck. They're both just so awesome. And then you play your 1 Saruja. I don't go into him too much in this deck, but sometimes he comes in handy. Then 1 Trophalaka Gumblar Dragon. He's awesome. And then for now, I'm playing 1 Decode Talker to round off the links. He's awesome. I'd consider taking him out for something else, but right now he's just kind of in this deck just in case the situation arose where I guess I needed him, which doesn't really happen often. And then the only XE monster I play is Ouroboros. Another card I would consider taking out, but he's always been one of my favorite XE monsters ever since he came out, because I used to play Evil Swarms all the time, and that's why I play him so many of my level 4 decks. He's just there in case I need to get around something. Like I said, I rarely ever bring him out. But yeah, guys, that's it. Eventually, maybe later in the week, I'll come out with some combos, like a combo video for this deck. Like I said, this deck's amazing. It could beat pretty much almost any deck. Like, I swear to God, like, it's just awesome, especially with Naturia Beast being so easy to bring him out against decks like Sky Striker and Pendulums and other decks that are just dependent on spell cards like Blue Eyes decks and just things of that nature. Like, this deck's just awesome against anything, and it's just really hard to beat. Like, I just always feel like this is my deck where it doesn't matter what I go up against. Like, I just feel so confident in this deck, and I just know I can win with it. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, give me your thoughts, some feedback. If you like it, does it suck? What would you do? And that's it, guys. Thank you.